For the best gameplay capture there is, pick up an Elgato today. Links are in the description. Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here, and welcome to the second season with the AFC Wimbledon career mode. We are moving on up in the world. We are now into the championship. Fresh off the back of our very first season, we are now moving into season 2 to hopefully continue to build the team and maybe, just maybe, go back to back with promotion and find ourselves in the Premier League in our third year. We have made some changes and the team has seriously improved from the end of last season to the beginning of right now. It's sensational. Some new faces include Scowen, a 69 rated centre midfielder who'll surely crack into the 70s quite soon. He's very nice, well-rounded with his stats, central mid, quite young too. And we have two brand new centre-backs as well. We've got Carol Metz, and we've also got our highest rated player right now, or at least in the defense, we've got Federico Barber. We also have Romald Lacazette, who was another player that we got on a pre-contract that joined us at the beginning of this season, but he's just going to be on the bench for now, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see him in the starting 11 quite soon. We have a bunch of new youth players as well that have come into the team, an awful lot of which are actually goalkeepers. We have Harry Cooper, we have Camacho, and we have Campos as well. Those last two I'm probably going to look to either sell or loan away, because the fact of the matter is, Harvey Cooper has a potential in the high 80s, maybe even in the 90s if we can get him up there. So I really want to make him my starting 11 goalkeeper. I'm going to keep training him up, and then eventually we might be able to replace him with Williams. I'm still going with the 4-2-3-1 formation, and I still have Andre Van up front as a lone striker, the player of the season last time out. But of course, there's still the matter of the fans player of the season to go through. Ladies and gentlemen, your fans player of the season for last season with AFC Wimbledon was Derilis Gonzalez with 89.1 and 11 man of the matches throughout the entire season during the fans player of the season voting. He edges out Andre Van only just by a couple of votes, so Andre Van will not win both player of the season and fans player of the season. Instead, it's Derilis Gonzalez that takes it out, and yeah, there we go. I do plan on keeping both players for this entire season as well, although if we do get a good offer for one or both of them, then maybe we might look to move them on, but still, either way, maybe they might have a chance to go back to back in their respective awards, but still, this is the transfer list, and these are the players that I have transfer listed. As you can see, quite a fair few lower rated players that aren't really going to get anywhere, and some of the older guys that I'd like to move on before they retire, and whilst I can still get something for them. I don't have too many other players loan listed either, but I do have these four. Hopefully we can find a home for them some point in this season. If not, then both of those players will probably get looked to be sold on as well, if they can't grow in overall. And I have once again done the research, and I have got a gigantic shortlist full of players. Obviously, I'm not going for each and every one of these players, but my goodness, we have a lot to choose from and a lot of players that I would like to bring in. Because we've already got 4 new players joining us right at the start of this season through pre-contracts, I don't mind if we don't spend too much in this window. But with that said, I am looking for one new player, one new position especially, and that is centre attack and midfield. And I do have some players that we might be able to go for, a couple of that are quite highly rated, maybe could get on preseason contracts or something like that, and some of the younger guys may be able to loan in as well. One player I am eyeing off is Hachim Mastor. I think we might be able to get a good deal for him because he is in the last year of his contract. I believe he is anyway. However though, I think I'm just going to wait for us to get a little bit more information on his stats and stuff like that. So maybe when we're finished with this preseason tournament, we'll start making some signings. So let's do it then. But let's begin the preseason tournament. I'm just going to sim ahead all these games, to be totally honest, and we'll skip ahead as they've already scored. But we do pull it back and get a 2-1 win, which is nice. Fraser Ed to get the first one, I believe, anyway, or the second, no, the first one, and then Polion with the second. So, even though we went down, that red card probably helped us out. I'm probably going to sim all these preseason games except the final if we make it. If we do make the final, then I'll be sure to play that game. But yeah, I'm also going to play the second team for this as well, just because I don't want to get an injury to one of my best players, one of my starting 11 players right out the gates before the season. That would suck. I think if we can win this game against Rapid, I'm not sure what the rest of their name is, but anyway, I think if we can get this win, then hopefully maybe we should be through no matter what. No, but we've lost. Not good. Schwab has returned, has he? Oh my God, he's had a gigantic game. They've got 2 players called Schwab. They've got number 10 Schwab with a U, and then a number 8 Schwab. Oh my God. A reminder too, by the way, that I'm not going to be giving out points or man of the match votes for any sim game or played game during, of course, the preseason tournament, because it's just pre-season, it doesn't really count. I save it for competitive games. But our first offer for Tom Suarez, I think I could bump it up to 300, but I don't want to scare them away. Look, it's absolutely petty and there's no point in it, but I'm just going to go for $250,000. There was really no need for that, but whatever. Anyway, I hope I don't lose the transfer because of it, and I hope I don't lose this game. If we do, we've conceded within a minute, boys. we might be off to a terrible start this season. We have been I should have played the first team. I should have played the first team. We have lost 3-0, and there's no way that we're going through the group stage. Wow, we get the bare minimum out of this, which sucks, man. We really could have done with that extra cash. All we get out of the preseason tournament is just 693 grand. That's it. We could have gotten maybe like a mil or two extra there. That is disappointing. At least we didn't get any injuries. I suppose that's at least a positive, but whatever. I'm going to keep on advancing a little further ahead. They've accepted the 250, which is nice. So we have our first transfer out at the moment for this window. We may see someone go up and overall here. We do. It's going to be Archie Mason up to a 70. We have a few players in our starting 11 that are 69 rated and just knocking on the door of a 70 rating. I think it won't take long for our entire starting 11 to be 70 plus. Looks like we got information back for a lot of players as well. So I think I'm now going to make my move for that center attacking midfielder that I'm after. HEXAGON is the one that I'm going to go for. We got what, 700 or just under 700 grand for winning, or not for winning, for not even getting out of the goddamn group stage. It was an absolute debacle. I think I might be able to buy HEXAGON for pretty much every single penny that we got from the preseason tournament. With that said though, I'm still going to go way low balling here, because if you see a player in the last year of their contract and they're loan listed, you could probably get them for dirt cheap. I'm going for less than half of what he's worth, kicking it off with a 500 grand offer, and we'll see. I don't know, maybe I'll increase it every 100 grand for every time they say no, but I'm sure we'll be able to get him for cheap. I'd be very surprised if they accepted straight away, but I'd take it. Offer unacceptable. Another transfer offer for Will Nightingale, and they want 850. That's still way less than his value. And Will Nightingale, a player I'm looking to loan away, and yep, we'll get him away to Bradford City. I might even look to give Mastor a drill. I might swap up Dozel's drill for a Mastor drill, because the fact of the matter is, I think I really would like to have Mastor starting, to be totally honest. I know he's not as highly rated as some other midfielders that we have, but he's really going to be the only centre attacking midfielder in the actual team. And AC Milan do accept the 700 grand, which is fantastic. We just have to sort out a contract, but I'm sure 15 grand, he actually wants a paid cut to join us, which is mad, but yeah, there you go. We also receive another transfer offer, this time for Tyrone Barnett, who is super old, going to only get even lower rated, I imagine. I just want them to pay what he's worth, really, Coventry City. You can have him for what he's worth. Oh dear, we've just picked up a training injury. It's not going to be anything too crazy. It's going to be Gonzalez out for 7 days, and we do have the first game of the season coming up. I am going to play it too, because I mean, I'm not going to have an episode where I don't play a game just because we didn't make the final of the preseason tournament. So yeah, we'll play the first game of the season. And I think as soon as I advance here, when we go to the 2nd of August, we're going to get some youth scout reports back, because I do have some scouts out at the moment. And on top of that, we might hear back from, hopefully, Hachi Mastor accepting his contract. We get absolutely both, which is tremendous. Before we take a look at the scouting updates, we'll just bring in Hachi Mastor into the team, our first transfer into AC Wimbledon. And Jake Reeves was quite good for us last season, but he's not an actual centre attacking midfielder. It's not even one of his preferred positions. I'm going to put Mastor in, going to train up Hachi Mastor, and hopefully we will see him really banging in the goals, because he's both a centre attacking midfielder and a centre forward. Hell, even if I need to, which I doubt I will, I could even throw him up at striker. He might be able to do the business. But I like how the team's shaping up right now, I'll be honest. And if there's anyone worth signing in these monthly scouting updates, I'll be sure to show them to you. And yep, there was pretty much nobody. This is a bit of a disappointing start. Again, I'm still working with the same scouts that I had last season. They're all 1-star experience, 1-star judgment. But even those terrible scouts can bring in the odd absolute banging player. So hopefully maybe at some point in the season, we'll get someone, like the next Harvey Cooper. But the first game of the season will be against another team that came up with us in League One, up into the Championship. It will be Charlton Athletic. We have a player sold as well. I assume that's Barnett, and we are now ready to go. First game away against the team that finished just behind us in 2nd place in League One last season. Are we able to start off our season with a win? You know that I want to, but this is the first time I'm playing with this relatively new team. A lot of new faces. Let's see how they go. We are moving up in the world, boys. This is it, the Championship. We are getting closer and closer to that Premier League, and we are seeing a lot of player debuts. Not just these two, but these two will hopefully be great for us. And let's see what Charlton Athletic look like. Are they still going with their 5 at the back formation? Were they one of the teams, the many teams last season that had one? No, they don't, thank God. All right, it's just 4. Yeah, we're out of League One. Every team in goddamn League One was playing 5 at the back. In my opinion, it's a good opportunity to maybe start off with a win if we can. Archie Mason. All right, just immediately turning the ball over. So far, he has not been able to live up to his name of the next Kenny Prince Schwab. Josh Scowen. There's a bit of a gap up the middle. Is he going to be able to find him? Oh, taken out. Referee. Nope. Apparently that's clean. And we have got Josh Gowan injured already. He's on the deck. Has he got up, though? I'm not sure. Kelly a bit slow to go there. Can he contain him? Yeah, he's done well. Is that going to stay in for him? You fucking bet it will. What a result for them. And now they're going to continue to attack. Oh, God, no. Just stay in front. Block shot after block shot. They still keep getting the ball. Eventually, finally, we come up with it. Make the run. Andre Barn, please. What are you doing? You're really slow there, son. Here we go now. Maybe now. Josh Gowan, save. That's a good save too. Nearly the first goal of the season. Oh, yes. Square it to him. Could be this. Oh, it's saved again, Andre Barn. How have you not just put that in the bottom corner? Are you kidding me? I see Field. I see Sam Field. Sam Field. Could it be? Sam Field finally scores. I don't know if he got a single goal last season, but he is the first goal scorer of this season. Unreal. I swear I can guarantee, I can absolutely 100% guarantee I have never scored with Sam Field before. He's just been this constant disappointment. How about that voice break? That's how much it means to me. I can't believe it. Sam Field finally scores. Bloody right it. He's got the back papers all wrapped up. And then comes half time. It was literally our last kick of the game. I took a look at the stats to see who provided the assist, and it was HEXAGON. I wasn't paying enough attention at the time. My eyes lit up when I saw Sam Field making a beeline for goal and he had the space, and I thought, there is no way. Honestly though, the odds for Sam Field scoring the first goal of our season, I think that'd pay out more than bloody Leicester to win the Premier League. Archie Mason. Oh, I can see the gap up the middle here. Mastor. Putting the moves on. Mastor. Oh, nearly. I do my best with him to try to utilise his 5-star skills to create space. Unfortunately, he doesn't really have an awful lot of pace. And if that was on target, it probably still would have been blocked. Oh, crossed in. What a save. Oh, what a save. That was an amazing cross. And thankfully, the keeper has been able to keep it out. And we may still maybe be on for a counter-attack here. We could end it. Reeves, what is that sharp turn? And the fucking defender, he knew that I was going to do that right away. Is there a ball? Is there a ball to be played in there somewhere eventually? Yep, Reeves, bang, shot, blocked, and cleared away again. And look at this. It's just falling to them every fucking time. And they have actually options on now. I'm genuinely worried. I have to get a defender in the box. We have no one back. I'm on fucking defensive. Ball's whipped in. And the header is put wide. I couldn't tell from that angle. I was on defensive, and I had no one back. I can't fucking believe it got that close right toward the end. We were cruising for the whole game, right up to the fucking 70th minute mark, and then we just got put up against it by Charlton. Thankfully, though, it's Sam Field's goal in the 45th minute that separates the teams, and we do start off our season in the championship with 3 points. Anyway, though, player ratings. Our man of the match was HEXAGON, who provided a sensational assist to the goal scorer, Sam Field, who also got an 8.3. I think Sam Field's rating ended up getting a lot higher because of the fact that he scored the goal. I honestly didn't think Sam Field had that great a game. He just had that one moment where he scored a goal, and it was obviously a big moment in the game, but I'm not just going to give man of the match to a player just because they scored the goal. I think I should credit a few other players that I thought were decent today. Scowen looked nice. Kelly was great at the left back position, but Mastor, man of the match from FIFA. I did sub him off about the 70th minute mark, but I am going to give him man of the match. A big performance for him. He completed all of his passes, all 16 or 17 of them, completed a lot of his dribbles as well, and provided a great assist. A sensational debut. And Reeves, when he came on, was actually trash, which I'm surprised about because Reeves was great toward the end of last season. So Mastor is probably going to be keeping that spot. But yes, Mastor gets man of the match. And of course, you guys can vote who you thought was the man of the match as well, whether you thought it was Field or somebody different. I mean, it's all up to you. We are doing another season of fans player of the season voting, so yeah, get amongst it. But anyway, I'm going to keep going on with these drills. I'm going to keep giving Dizelle a drill. When he gets up to a 67, I'm going to swap his drills up for Mastor. So hopefully we can see Andre Dizelle go up to a 67 right now. If he gets a good rating, he gets literally the worst rating possible. We have a transfer offer for Lyle Taylor, who I don't think I have transfer listed. I did like him toward the end of last season. I don't really want to sell him, but I could sell him for the right price. And by the right price, I mean you're literally going to have to pay basically double. He's like my third choice striker. If I can sell him for double his worth, then yeah, I'll probably do it. But anyway, Fleetwood versus Wimbledon. I think Fleetwood also a 5 at the back formation. So I'm very happy that I sim this game, especially since Polion scores early. Let's skip ahead. Hopefully we can hang on, and we do. No injuries, no cards, no nothing. Just another simple 1-0 win. Polion with the early goal. We'll assume that he'll probably get man of the match then. Oh, here's a bit of a surprise. No, he didn't. Chris Robertson provided the assist. That's back-to-back games where the assist provider and not the goal scorer ends up getting man of the match. But Chris Robertson, a surprising man of the match winner there. But there you go. 8.5 will be added to his total. It is just Mastor and Robertson that have votes at the moment. Wow. Okay, Atletico Madrid want apparently him for 3 mil. And we could sell him on for about maybe just under 4 million. Look, I'll be honest. We have a wealth of midfielders at the moment. Nice young midfielders that we could very easily replace Sam Field in. But Sam Field is the highest rated central midfielder that we have. He is also the youngest central midfielder that we have too. So you know he's going to end up being quite decent for us. If I can sell him for like 5 or 6 mil though, I might pretend... Again, I'm going to have to throw a stupid, silly offer at, what am I saying? Atletico Madrid's way. If they pay it, we may be saying goodbye to Sam Field. I'm going to bump this up, not 1 million, not 2 million, but 3 extra mil. You're going to have to pay like 6, but that is what it basically is 3 times his worth. So yeah, if you can pay that, then you can have him. If we can end up selling him and get $5 million to work with, we can buy way more than just one other 70 rated young player with good potential. We could really do business with 5 mil. But there we have it then, guys. The first episode of season 2 is done. We are underway in the season. We've already brought in one stunning signing, or at least for AFC Wimbledon anyway, in Hatch in Mastor, and we are making more waves in the transfer window. Maybe we might be selling Sam Field, and who knows, we could have a fair bit of cash to work with, and we could be bringing in even more players. Off to a pretty good start with 2 wins from our first 2 as well. We'll hopefully continue to build on that in the next episode. But yes, until next time, my name is MasterBucks. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a good one.